5 FPS October League. This is the moment we've been waiting for to conclude the month of Quake. And Cypher, off the beginning, he's going to be getting on red, needs a weapon ASAP. And shotgun's going to be it.
And Agent predicts 4-0 for Evil, maximum 4-1.
Whoa, that rocket was far too close for comfort. Well, we know what Agent thinks then, but what does Cypher think about that? Oh no! And Evil's like, yeah, I know you're trying to trap me here, and I'm going to wiggle my way out of that. Red spawns though, and here's the drop down from Eve! Cypher gets the air rocket to finish it off! And that is the start you dream of.
That's pretty good. That was pretty damn good. And is Evil going to be very aggressive onto these Mega now? Can he afford to even be aggressive onto the Mega?
It's kind of annoying for Cypher because he doesn't have an LG, so he's still a little bit hesitant about really putting his face, sticking his face out in the open.
Yeah. And Evil's already doing damage with that LG.
Oh, and he takes a big rocket here, trying to dodge them. Oh my goodness, it's going to be another direct. And Cypher was 200-200.
Yeah, Evil did about 250 damage. Or 150.
Well, no, it was 250. It was a lot of damage. Now Cypher might be setting up a trap here. He's going to find him. He's trying to set that rocket up to knock Evil out.
Yeah, but look at Evil's rockets. Cypher had the first one, but Evil dodged and hit all of the other rockets. That's going to be a frag.
0-0.
Cypher.
For Evil.
No,
well, I don't know.
Cypher.
Good point. Well said. Well, what can he do right off the beginning? Evil was managed to tie the game up again within a minute of it happening. Oh no, and through the teleporter, it's now going 1-0, but for Evil this time. And now he's surely going to be able to push that control further forward.
But maybe even the red now. Well, finally realizes he had messed up the timings in the Mega. He's going to be the next one up, not the red.
Well, either way, Evil just wants both of them. And he's going to get them. He's got all of the weapons, regardless of them being the core ones or not. And now he's going about... He's actually moving pretty slowly around the map. You know, he's just dawdling almost.
And Cypher's moving as slowly. Because he doesn't want Cypher to just surprise him with 500 damage out of nowhere. And Cypher doesn't want that to happen to him either. But he has time there. Now, if he knows that the mag is going to be up in a couple of seconds, he could delay Evil to get it, but he doesn't know. In fact, he needs to quickly rocket jump out of Evil's
That was close. Cypher almost took a lot of damage from Evil. But Evil didn't react in time.
But Evil denies the other yellow as well, so Cypher is probably with 100, maybe a little bit more than 100 armor at this point.
Man, how are you not looking? You can switch through both of them as quick as you like. Oh, the rocket though, but he's going to switch over to LG as Cypher's in the air.
Because I prefer to try to predict. Because I have both hands on the guitar.
They're just prodding at each other at that point. They're both going to get away with their lives. But Red does get taken by Cypher. He might be in a sticky situation right now. And Evil hoping that he's going to drop down a little bit. Oh, it's like, oh no, that was a nasty rocket right at the end.
Evil's already collecting yellows since Cypher finally gets out of the red. Oh, but it's about to spawn again. He might just go in.
He might just, oh well, screw it. Let's just go once more.
Wait, he's out though. He didn't get the red, and Evil just now realized it. Well, Cypher doesn't have any armor at this point.
I don't think Cypher was willing to risk it much longer. He's like, okay, if I hang around for the next red, then I'm probably going to take even more damage. And, you know, that 50 health bubble probably won't be up.
But does Evil want to keep circling the items now? Because he knows the timing of both yellows. He's expecting Cypher to be on this yellow now. Can he keep his prediction right? There it is. Cypher is there.
Cypher does get a great rocket right at the beginning. And he'll probably be able to survive this. Yeah, Evil's even just going to back off, cap out his armor once more. I got the lead. Who cares right now?
Oh, there's Evil again.
I'm going to switch over to Cypher because it's always fun watching him play out of control. You know, after the play he made right at the beginning, I'm sure he's not lost his buzz and that he can do something. He's got over 100, well, for a few seconds. No shards at the moment. Oh, here we are. Right in the nick of time. Well, is Cypher going to be able to stack up his armor more, or does he not even want to do that? Does he just want to
I mean,
You
it's
know,
a one
hit
frag
a
lead.
nice
He knows
rocket,
that
knock him into the
he
lava.
doesn't. Oh
Oh,
my.
amazing trap by Evil.
Yeah.
He loses
This is
half
what-
his stack, but it doesn't even matter.
This is what Cypher didn't want, because he knows if he's not the one starting the fight and starting a good one, he has a very good chance of losing the frag to Evil, and that he doesn't want to give him more frags.
Yeah. And that was difficult for Cypher spawning down in red and getting out without taking any damage. Evil's
but
already jumped up.
He actually got out, which is very, very impressive, and he's at the red now.
Oh, and he's going to be able to pick it up. His LG, it can work here. He's going to get another kill. Cypher's on the board once more.
Evil was completely clueless of that Cypher could actually have attacked at the red.
Cypher's got to be careful.
Yeah,
The shotguns.
Evil shotgun. And Evil has perfect timing on the Mega. It's gonna definitely drop down soon as it spawns.
And Cypher's looking over at it, quite worryingly, in fact. And he might just try and watch for when the shotgun gets picked up. He's going to see it. He knows exactly the timing. He's got red. And let's see, is there anything on the exit? No. One yellow taken by Evil. And possibly this one taken by Cypher. Yeah, it's not going to be challenged. Cypher does need a rocket launcher, though. That'll certainly open up more windows of opportunity for him. I mean, what the hell? He could go for red if he wants, but his armor's already pretty decent. He would love to maybe challenge for this mega health. He does get a good rocket at the beginning. Evil
So
is
much
now a
damage.
mega. He misses it.
Evil should have been completely expecting Cypher to rush there.
I
And
can't
Cypher,
believe
he pretty much
missed
took a
it, though.
page out of Evil's book.
Yeah, I mean, I was sure that Evil was stood on mega, but I think he was just a little bit in front of it. And he even with the knockback, he was not able to get on it in time. The damage was just too much. And here it is, Cypher moving in.
One for him.
He wants the lead right here, and he's going to be able to get it. We've got 3 minutes left on the clock. And Cypher now can defend himself a little bit more than he's had to before.
Evil already has an LG though, and is he gonna attack at the Mega? He doesn't, and Cypher goes back to take it. So there we go, 3 minutes to go. Cypher is still pretty damn loaded.
Yeah. I think Evil might try to use alternative tactics to get himself back onto a tied game. Cypher's probably expecting him to be aggressive. And there's a lot of spam coming out. He's trying to, keep him at bay. But you can only keep Evil at bay for so long before he inevitably will charge at you.
Thing is, Cypher, he knows he's not comfortable with the one frag lead. Oh, but going for
this
fights
could be
is
bad
not the
for
best
Evil.
ever. But his LG is so much better than Evil at the moment. He's gonna definitely get frag. That
Very
was
nice.
a total out aim. He's hitting 40% LG and Evil's on 30.
Yeah, Cypher's doing fantastically right now. And right at the beginning is Evil in danger of losing a map today.
I would believe so.
According to Agent, if it happens, this will be the only one.
Yeah.
But Cypher's looking pretty good. Maybe he's started forging that key.
And he's so trying to look for Sandwich. Where is Evil? He's definitely gonna try to rush me at one point in this game to get back his lead. But where is he? Cypher knows it's not completely too friendly, but if he pushes in for a fight, there's the very high probability that Evil might take it.
Yeah. Here on center position, he's got plenty of ammunition. I mean, everything's good in all departments for him. It's just that sickening feeling you get that pressure is going to come at some point.
That's the respect that Evil commands. It's Evil's aura at this point.
And Cypher's very aware of that.
Like, because Cypher's getting the Mega and the red, but he's not super stacked. He's super stacked, but Evil is also very stacked, that's what I meant. And Evil probably has 200 armor as well, so Cypher, knowing this, he needs to be so careful now.
I'm going to go over to Evil's point of view. Yep, he's got a ton of armor. Ooh, he just detected Cypher. Is that going to give him any intel that he needs to push forward for a kill?
It's Evil wants a fight now.
Cypher could stay there till the end of time if he wants.
That would be funny. I know I would.
It's going to be
And
mega.
Cypher's not gonna move, he's just gonna stay.
He's just waiting. That's 30 seconds left, and Evil knows he's still there. He's going to chase through a teleporter.
Oh, Cypher rocket. Where is Cypher?
He's going to come up. Evil needs to find him immediately. We've got 20 seconds left. The kill has to happen in the next 10 seconds. Otherwise, it is going to be too late. Here, he's going to find him. Here comes the LG, but Evil's missing a huge amount right now. He's got very little health left. Cypher makes it 5-2, and that is map number 1 over. GG.
Wow. That's a nice way to start the finals.
Cypher has made it happen and done what most people could not. He got a map win. And maybe this is going to be spelling the luck that he needs to push him all the way through these grand finals. But we can be sure that it is not over here. There is more to go here. So we have got the next map, which Evil's going to be cool voting it. It is Blood Run, and we don't actually know all the maps ahead of time. The loser of the map being played picks the following map. So that's the system using. It's not like pick before anything's happened.
And Evil going to his strongest map already. He wants to assert his dominance.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So Cypher, but Cypher's not bad at this map. In fact, Cypher's one of the best in this map as well. Cypher's one of the best in all the maps.
Yeah, this is, if Lost World is pretty damn close, I get the feeling this map's going to be as close as Lost World, if not even closer. And I'm sure the players are going to be getting ready in their own time. But Cypher going to be keeping his cool right here. He's managed to do something, that pretty much everyone right now in the Quake community can't do. And, well, it's also going to be up for Evil to keep his composure and his calm now that he's going on to a map that is his. He's basically born and bred on Blood Run. And it's going in. Map number 2, guys, of the grand finals of the 125 FPS October League starts now. And off the beginning, I am going to be following Evil here. He's going straight over to the rockets, no hesitation.
Yeah, I mean, people usually go to the red because it's safe, and you could have trapped Cypher going to the top yellow arm, but he's really favoring the weapons at this point. He doesn't want Cypher to get the rockets or the LG.
He's just listening to where he thinks the Cypher might go. He's like, okay, rockets.
It's a very interesting trap. Let's see if Cypher will fall for it.
Where is Cypher? Cypher's overlooking the...
They're just both waiting for each other to move.
It's a double trap.
And is Cypher gonna go for the red or drop to the mega? Cypher is really expecting Evil to be at the top yellow, and Evil's at the mega at this point.
And they both take them at exactly the same time. It's gonna be swapsies here for the major items.
And Evil's still camping that LG. Cypher sees him, but Cypher has a rail advantage, so at this point Evil goes for the rail.
Yeah.
And Cypher still needs that LG. He's probably going there now. He's away clear. There we go. Cypher picks up an LG, so Evil probably aware that Cypher has an LG at this point as well. Gonna be an interesting fight for the red.
Oh, there it is. Evil knows what's up now. Oh, is he just gonna drop down? Hyper aggressive move, but Cypher manages to hit a rail, which is not what Evil is able to. There we are. Now he's managed to return it, but look at that move from Cypher. Yeah. And then he gets the rail right at the end as well.
Yeah, Cypher.
A yellow pickup. Oh, he's found him though. Cypher needs a good rocket. He goes for the rail instead. First blood has been settled.
No. Evil trying to be very aggressive onto him, and Cypher's like, nope, I am the master of aggression. Goes in, gets the frag done. So Cypher is getting the first blood on Evil's most dominant map.
And he got first blood over on Lost World as well. So he's looking really good for that. Evil not having the answer right there. But, he's always had something to respond with. And here it is, he's going to be dropping very aggressively, but Cypher manages to pick up the Mega. It wouldn't really have made a difference because he would have had 30 health anyway. And now he's got more items to pick up. Cypher looking absolutely grand.
And now 15 seconds for that bottom yellow to be up. Cypher knows when everything spawns at this point. Evil very fast, getting all of the weapons. So he's probably planning an attack. Is he going super aggressive onto all the items now? Or does he want to play this fairly slowly?
Cypher could still rotate on pretty much everything, bar maybe the top yellow.
Yeah, Evil is at the top yellow. Cypher knows at the top yellow. Cypher doesn't want to let Evil steal these mags, so he gets it. Evil's probably at, yeah, let me check, 100 armor. So this will be fun. I actually checked this time.
Thank you.
I assume my predictions are always right, though.
Well, shards haven't been taken. And this yellow is about to spawn in a second, but Cypher looking like he's keen
Evil is on the LG, and this
wow, he was. How long was he there for? He managed to pick up red, but Cypher's LG is just way too strong. 3-0 now for the Belarusian.
I mean, I checked Evil there 10 seconds ago. He was there. I didn't think he was gonna hang all the time. He was counting on Cypher to be expecting him to be anywhere else.
Cypher was even moving around the grenades to go through the shard area. And he almost missed him. And if he tried to just leave red up, then Evil would have picked it up and gotten away.
This tells Cypher that he needs to be completely spot on his item timings, because Evil is looking to steal.
Yeah.
Cypher's got game.
Oh, here it is. Evil's in trouble. The LG is gonna rain through, and that is now 4-0 for Cypher. This is a brilliant lead for him. And now, big items are coming up. Another kill right now would be brilliant. Cypher could drop here if he wants, because Mega's up any second.
Yeah, he knows that Evil doesn't have a rocket launcher, so he can let him get near the yellow.
Oh, he's found it. This is going to be another kill. 5-0 now. Absolutely crushing.
Right now.
What?
Just look at him. Look at him and laugh.
This is stunning stuff by Cypher. 48 LG, 66 rail. That last rail already looked pretty incredible, to say the least. And there it is, the lightning gun. That's now 6-0. He lost a single percent off of that LG, but that is still more than many people can hit. And that, once again, the rails are just being phenomenal. The rocket was almost amazing from Evil, but he's not able to get too near him at the moment.
If he doesn't kill, okay, Evil doesn't get an LG. Cypher needs to chase. He needs to get the frag done before Evil is allowed. Oh god, he doesn't. So Evil has some stack now. He might get the bottom yellow. That's why Cypher wants to hit the rail. He needs to connect. He doesn't. So Evil is going to be walking around the map in a very scary shape. Cypher is going to be on the back foot now.
Oh, I'm watching Evil at the moment. He's got the rail and he's Cypher. He's going to be cratering. Evil's not given up at this point.
I mean,
Cypher can't feel too safe.
To get Cypher low. And soon as he did it, Cypher could feel himself getting really nervous. Oh my.
Oh wow, Cypher appears from behind the rockets. He's going to go. He didn't quite go for the air rocket. He played it safe and waited for him to fall down.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he would have hit the air rocket if he went for it, but it's just a matter of let's make this secure. Let's not give him any opportunity whatsoever of things to go wrong. Because if there is an opportunity of things to go wrong, things will go wrong.
Oh whoa, Evil's just going forward and he's going to kill himself. Did he kill himself on his LG or did Evil get that?
Evil got it.
Okay. It looked very close. He certainly damaged himself from his own rocket.
Evil is not super stacked at this point. Cypher gonna try to attack. He's at the red, so this should be a free red for Cypher. So let's see how can he defend. It's a 6 frag leads. Oh my
man.
It's a very big lead and he's going. He drops down. That's very aggressive. He needs this mega. He got the mega, but he doesn't have much
Evil's
health.
gonna go forward. I can't believe he moved in for that. 26 health left for Cypher.
But I mean, this move would work versus anyone, but not versus a completely zoned in Cypher, which is what he is right now. He's not watching Quake, he's watching the Matrix, and he knows what he's doing. Look at that, he's watching through the wall, and he connects with a beautiful shot.
Off the spawn, just misses that, but it doesn't matter really at this point. 9-1, that's a huge lead to come back from. Oh, but the rockets are decent, and Cypher was almost in a spot of trouble just then.
Yeah, last time Cypher got low, Evil almost came back. Cypher gets the mega. Oh my goodness, this is disgusting.
There's the LG coming out. Evil's gonna drop once more, 10-1 now with 3.5 minutes left on the board.
I've seen Evil do bigger comebacks, so I'm never gonna rule Evil up unless he calls the GG himself.
Yeah, and he's gonna have the last word. Evil's still going aggressive because really that's the only thing you can do at this point, but he is just dying over and over again.
Now Cypher moved in. That's gonna be GG from Evil, but Cypher, he moved, he jumped, and he still had the LG out, because he knew if he fired the rocket or rail and he missed, Evil would just drop down onto him. That would be Evil's frag. So Cypher just keeping the LG out. That tells Evil how focused Cypher is. And Evil, he was probably... What? He was just standing in the spawn for about 30 seconds there, I'm assuming.
He could well have been. Other grenades gonna hit him on the way out. Rockets galore. And that's gonna be 12-1.
He's focusing himself for the next map. I wonder which map will Evil pick.
I'm honestly not sure.
Because let's not forget, we believe Cypher has a big advantage on Delirium. So even if Evil wins another one, Cypher will have Delirium to fall back onto, and that could put Cypher on a match point.
I guess Sinister's a possibility.
Yeah, I think Evil should definitely go Sinister.
Or maybe even Silence.
Or Cure. I think Evil really likes Cure as well.
I think Cypher's a bit too good at Cure for Evil to feel as comfortable there.
I think Evil
really think it'll be one of the others.
Sides.
Cypher is hitting like a truck today, though.
Yeah. He's hitting harder than Tox's brother.
Yeah.
Or same as his brother.
Both. Let's have another look at those accuracies. I mean, it's become a little more human now, but the fact that he's keeping up these averages. Look at the moves he's making as well. I thought he was going to hang around for the air rocket. Oh, the rail.
Evil
Almost hitting.
was on 4 health after that.
Oh, what? He's going for the rail shot. Evil's managed to find a bit of health. He does get a kill. But this is going to be far too late. Cypher it's all about fun and games for him at the end of Blood Run. He is going to be absolutely delighted. And you know what? Oh, the air rocket didn't quite go. He's not going to be able to fire once again.
He just wants an air rocket to put it in a frag movie.
You know what? If Cypher wins this, I'm not... I'm kind of expecting, sorry, to see a little bit of trash talk. This is always healthy.
Great rockets. Again.
Because Cypher's been after this kind of win for a long time, and this is going to be a huge relief to him.
Yeah, and we know if Cypher beats Evil online, he said he would have no problems whatsoever with dealing with him online, and that's GG.
GG indeed. 15-3 the final score, and Cypher, he's going to go 2-0 now in this best of 7 grand finals. It's not match point just yet, but if he wins the next one, then he will be on match point. And what's it going to be for Evil? That's 900 more damage done by Cypher on that map. Even the control was more on every single item. Yellows were the closest, but he was just dominating there. And let's see what Evil picks. I do think it's going to be Sinister or Silence, but...
I'm sure
I'm
Evil
not sure.
will go to fewer sides.
Silence. Ah, I know, man. I am the supreme ruler of here.
You said 3 maps, so...
I said 2, Sinister or Silence.
Still, that's a lot.
At least I was half right. And you weren't right at all. But anyway, we can argue for till the end of time, I'm sure. But now Cypher to play Silence. This is a map that he's never really paid a huge amount of attention to. Sure, he's played it at competitions and stuff, but it's kind of been like, okay, well, I'll play it now because I have to and stuff. So basically, he's got to draw all of his knowledge from just those. You know, he's probably played it more competitively than he has in practice.
Yeah.
So, which isn't always bad. You get a lot of experience. You learn a lot from obviously doing that. But it's going to be up to Evil now. I think if Evil can't win this map, then I'm going to see it being 4-0 to Cypher.
Well, I'm going to say Cypher is on the best shape I've ever seen him.
Well,
and I think it finally approached the... well, I'm going to the end of the old best of 7 to say this. So, just in case.
Agent's not been saying much.
Well, I really can't at this point.
No, indeed. I mean, he was saying 4-0, possibly 4-1 to Evil, and, well, right now, Evil's yet to get a map victory under his belt, so we're going to have to find out. They're waiting to F3 at this point. And, well, that's for only a matter of milliseconds, because we're going into game now. Map number 3 between Evil and Cypher in the 125 FPS October League Grand Finals. And we are going to be in-game and watching Cypher off the beginning, who's going to be spawning on red armor. He's got himself that trusty rocket launcher.
And Evil spawns at the LG.
He'll be happy with that.
Oh, he wants to fight, but look at the rocket from Cypher. The first rocket was very good, so he did already 100 damage with that. Let's see what else will he try to do.
Evil's going to drop down. He's got the lightning gun, and he's going to be feeling happy to use that. Cypher backing away. And again, is he going to even be able to get onto this red? I'm not so sure.
He can go for it because Evil is not there, but yeah, I mean, it's very interesting because Evil, he got totally out-aimed with the LG the last 2 maps, and he still wants LG fight, so he's definitely not scared of Cypher at all.
Yeah, that's right. Remember, guys, Evil and Cypher might be playing right now, but we could be seeing them play again tomorrow in the Zoe Challenge Finals. Well, this is definitely going to maybe set the scene for tomorrow a little bit. Cypher, he's going to be able to get the first frag with that rail right at the end. Fantastic work from him. He's going to be rewarded with that red, and possibly even the resources to get 1 more kill.
That angle was so tight, the Belarusian police is knocking on his door.
I've never heard that one.
Me neither.
Mega's up, and so is Yellow. Oh, Cypher, that was pretty dangerous going through the air. And, well, he gets the LG right at the end. That's going to be 2-0. Here's Yellow, but now he's got to be careful because Red might be falling to his opponent, which it does.
And yeah, there we go. Evil gets the res. Cypher still has a rail, and he still has an LG. I wonder if he seems like he doesn't want Evil to get that LG or the rail at all, and that would be a very good plan for him.
Wow, these rails that Cypher's connecting with, going for a rocket, that's going to hurt a lot. Mega doesn't even spawn yet, but he should be able to get the kill before he picks it up. I don't know.
Taking a lot of damage though.
Oh, that rocket at the end. He has the rail anyway.
Yeah, Evil is on 26 health.
That's really gutting. You know, you have, I think, 1 or 2 more health and you would have survived that.
I think 2 more health. You could survive it with 1.
Oh, Evil though, he's continuing his aggression, and Cypher's getting really weak. I think we're going to see another aggressive move.
It's an investment. He's definitely has to keep aggressing at this point, and this should be Evil's frag. Cypher keeps connecting, this is crazy. Finally, Evil gets the frag. There we go.
That was the plan all along for him. He's going to be rewarded with a red and a mega. And is he going to make a move onto yellow before Cypher picks it up? Well, not before, but he does spot it.
Ooh, Cypher even goes to try to get
the jump shot.
Yeah.
He's been quite calm now. And he just keeps going, hopping through a teleport. As Evil's like, okay, sure, do whatever. I'm going to go and stack myself even more so than before.
And Evil, he wanted to play this fast after he got that frag, but Cypher hasn't allowed him. That's the rock to face. You really can't play fast. Cypher is totally ready with that LG, and he's gonna get the mega. This should be a frag for Cypher.
Wow.
Cypher, he's so controlled.
Oh, the pummel!
He doesn't. How did he not kill himself?
That was correct. He did 2 damage to himself with the rocket that landed on Evil.
He just wants the frag. And he's so desperate to get a frag because he knows if he gets one, his momentum can carry him forward, but that's not what happened the last time around. In fact, he's gonna be giving another frag to Cypher eventually.
He's weak as hell. And Cypher is going to find 100, well, even more so in terms of resources around the map. Yeah, he's found actually quite a lot. And Cypher's, you know, back to a stack that he's going to be happy to play with. The rocket coming down, just slowing down Evil getting to the mega.
Yeah, so Cypher let him get the mega, so he needs to do damage at the shell to make sure Evil doesn't have armor to work with. And Evil's already top position, getting that rail. So Evil might try to slow down the game a little bit, or is it?
Oh wow though. Cypher's LG, there it is. It's going to be 8-1 now.
Yes, Evil not playing without the rail is definitely not being good for him, and that could be GG.
Yeah, 9-1. The thing is, at just the speed that this is going at, I don't know if Evil's not expecting it to happen like this. You know, he's the kind of all-in player which, like, right, it's going to be my way or the highway for myself.
Yeah, it's looking like the highway right now for Evil. Because he's investing a lot of frags, and every time he gets a glimpse of control, he can't really do much with it because of Cypher's amazing game at today.
And look at that, the rockets, he just bombards in. It's like, that's going to be 1 more. Easy peasy. 10 frags a difference. We've only just about to reach the halfway mark, and look at the way Cypher positions himself. Like, you're not going to be escaping through this teleporter. You're going to have to go a lot further than that. And
I think Cypher is appreciating this moment like no one else right now.
Yeah. He's going to be cherishing it. He's cherishing this moment so much.
Yeah, he's been waiting at least almost 1 year for this to happen.
Well, there's more satisfaction around the corner because both these players are definitely going to be going to DreamHack Winter. They're on the list. And maybe Cypher can do it there as well, just to rub his nose in it. But, you know, we're saying all of this now. The series isn't over. If Cypher continues to win this map in the next 4.5 minutes, then he'll be on match point, but he still won't have won. So that's not, the satisfaction's not going to come until that happens for Cypher. And look at the LG. Oh, actually, Evil gets the kill. Crazy.
Yeah, Cypher was still on nothing, but Evil is fairly stacked at this point. He's on 7100 and he's found Cypher. If Evil makes this comeback work, this will be probably the sickest comeback I've seen this year.
Don't talk too soon, man. There's the rail. Evil steadying his aim a little bit. He's going to find Cypher at the bottom. He should have him outstacked here. This is going to be another kill. And that's 3 kills back to back. And
30 seconds.
Yeah. Is it going to slow down anytime soon? A little bit of rocket damage, but that's the least of Evil's worries at the moment.
Evil doesn't want it to slow down. He's getting so much damage on Cypher. This is going to be another frag.
Wow, and he's got time to go to yellow if he wants.
It's 3 minutes to go. It's 2 frags a minute on silence.
This isn't out of the question, man. We
mean,
might have been talking about
Evil-
Cypher's satisfaction, but it could be completely the reverse soon.
If Evil gets 2 more frags before the 8-minute mark, I'm gonna take my GG back.
You haven't already?
No, not yet.
Okay. Mega's up. Evil. Oh, he does get a rocket in the end. And he's going to be chasing down Cypher here. He doesn't want to let him get one of these items. There it is, through the teleporter. Cypher gets another rocket. Evil wants that mega health first. Whereas now we can back off over to red armor. Just checking to see if Cypher's going to move through a teleporter. And alright, he's back to a pretty respectable amount of health and armor. A little bit of rock damage, nothing too great at this point. Oh, he finds him on the exit just in time. There's a while until this red spawns. Cypher might not be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, Cypher's pretty much trapped at this point. And now can he run away? He gets the green. Oh, Evil doesn't connect there. I think gonna be worth an extra lifeline.
Okay, so Evil can get red armor, and now it's time. He has to go forward. Plus forward, to be precise. And Cypher's below him. Oh, I think he went to the center map.
Cypher's at the red.
Oh no, over a plasma. There's one rail, that's going to count for a lot here. And we could see an aggressive jump up.
Almost struck a jump there.
He didn't go for yellow. Oh, Cypher's going to make a big leap across. And Evil, is he going to try and cut him off? Mega gets taken as well, but there's a good rocket from Evil. He's got to have a lot more right now. That's not a good fight, a good start to the fight for him. And he's going to be relegated to the yellow, and now he's running out of time a lot. At least the only good thing for him is that Cypher's been missing his rails as well.
Yeah, I mean, Cypher doesn't need to actually go into these fights, but he wants to just to keep applying the pressure to make sure this is not possible.
There it is, it's another kill, it's got to be. Cypher doesn't get another rail afterwards. Evil's going to get more LG ammunition, and a minute left. Frag every 15 seconds. Oh, this is going to be another kill right here, unless Cypher can get away or hit a lot. And he's not hitting enough. Evil's got to get the hell off of this red. He needs to go for the Mega instead.
Cypher, I guess he's gonna be well positioned just with a rail, pretty much not moving, camping the teleporter. That's what he needs to do now.
Oh, he found him. He managed to hit one rail. Oh, he's found him through there. He's gonna go, and it's just teleporter hopping right now. Cypher manages to knock him off and slow him down a tiny bit.
Oh, Cypher is at the Mega. This Evil has no idea that Cypher's at the Mega, and Cypher finally moves out of the Mega.
He's gone, and he just heard the teleporter being used. Where is he? He's up at the top.
He's just playing with him.
And Cypher, Evil's running out of time, just completely. We got 20 seconds left. He needs that kill to happen immediately.
He went back onto the teleporter. He's at the yellow now.
Oh my gosh, and this is going to be super frustrating for Evil. 10 seconds to go, and that is not enough time to get 3 frags. We're going to be seeing GG's called right here, and it looks like the final score is going to be 11-8 in favor of Cypher, giving him currently the 3-0 in this grand finals.
Wow, I don't think anyone would have expected Cypher to start 3-0 off versus Evil.
Yeah.
I mean, we know this could go either way, but a 4-0 victory over Evil would be...
mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be crushing for Evil. I don't think he's expecting to lose like this. But you know what? Fair play to Evil. He was down a long way, and he did not give up. I've definitely seen him look weaker in these situations in the past, where he kind of seems like he's given up when it's a big frag lead, but he really tried his hardest, so mad props to him for continuing until the very last second. That means that he definitely is going to be cross to get to the next match. Sinister, is it?
Yeah, I mean, Evil has a little bit.
Inst, I'm right again. He picked Silence and then Sinister, which I believe is the other map I suggested.
Can I give my insight, or do you want to keep flattering yourself?
I'm quite happy doing the second, but go on.
Okay, so Evil has a little bit of momentum going into Sinister, and is also his map pick, as the last 2 maps have been. But Cypher is going to be so happy that he managed to beat Evil's strongest maps, which would be Blood Run and probably Silence as well. I'm not really sure how he's going to play. Should be very, very interesting again.
But both of these players are very capable of winning this map, and we're going to have to see how it goes.
Right now, chat, what are the chances of Evil coming back and winning 4-3?
Yeah.
I'm asking to the chat. I'm really curious if anyone believes he can do it now.
No, it was 50-50 pretty much between the two of them before this grand final started. You know, if it's going to be true, then Evil's going to start making a comeback because it's got to start right here. And you know, when Cypher gets into the zone, it is so difficult to stop him. Evil's got it. 4-3 for Evil from Nomad. Might win Sinister. Chris FNX does not think he can do it. 10% chance. 100% there's another person. 0, 2%. Oh, people, I'd say there's actually a lot of people who believe in him, but slightly in favor for Cypher. I'm fascinated at how this is going to go down. It's Evil. He can do anything. Fair play, Hitsu. That's a valid point. Yeah, 102%. Well, neither of these guys are in 102 anymore, so...
In fact, both of them have their old TDM clan tags, and we're going live to potentially the last map as Cypher is on match point. This is the 125 FPS October League Grand Finals, Evil versus Cypher.
I'm going to be on Cypher off the beginning. He's got red spawn.
Evil right in front of him, and Cypher could even go to the Mega because Evil only has the LG. That's an easy frag. Oh, wow.
Why did Evil hope?
I think Evil
never going to get it.
Yeah, he tried to go right. This is very aggressive from Evil.
Wow, 2-0 straight away in the first 20 seconds of match point for Cypher.
He might go to teleporter or get a rail. He needs... He just gave 2 frags to Cypher. He cannot let Cypher go away like this. But Cypher goes away like this.
And Evil's not even going to be able to get this yellow. How the hell is he going to go away? He just has to leave.
Goodness. Yeah, Cypher's getting everything.
And we're getting a little bit of rocket
jump up. Right after getting the Mega, he doesn't. He knows that Evil is really low. He doesn't need to. This could be... Oh my, that's a beautiful rail by Evil.
Yeah, really nice. This is going to be red for Cypher. Little spam shot. Just for
look what Cypher's just circling all the items now, and Evil has nothing to play with. Evil, he only got one yellow in the whole game so far. Go ahead, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying, this map does have some similarities of Lost World. It can be an extremely slow map. 2-0 is already a very decent lead to have.
Goodness, how did that connect? And Evil, wow. He wanted one of the major items, but in fact, he's going to be getting none of them. He might get a yellow. Well, no, never mind the yellow. He's going to get fragged.
Looks it straight up at LG, following until the end. He gets top yellow.
He only got the yellow. Oh my god, that's going to be another frag. And Cypher is dominating Evil. I never thought I would say this. Considering the result of next year, but Cypher is dominating Evil.
Yeah, completely. And what does this say about Cypher's shape at the moment?
That the Belarusian princess is back.
Couldn't have put it better. But, you know, this is 2 minutes in. And I already said that a 2-0 lead is quite significant here. Make it a 6-0. Evil's got to... You know, he's got to do what he was doing towards the end of Silence. He's got to get himself in the zone and pull himself together. And he should do that before he gets himself to the zone. Oh god.
He's gonna get the yellow. Cypher's gonna just rush in. He doesn't care that he has LG. He's just gonna go. And he's gonna get the frag.
Pressure maybe getting to Evil at the moment. Does he want to settle for second place here in the 125 FPS October League? I'm sure he doesn't, but right now he doesn't seem to have a choice even. A Mega's just been given away.
Okay, finally, Evil only got 5 yellows in this game and that Mega.
But he's going to need a lot more. This is an 8-0 lead to come back from is incredible. But Evil not only... He can't just get frags, he has got to get super clean frags, or he can rocket jump around the map and chase those spawns. Evil's going to get himself onto red as well, and Cypher actually probably weaker than Evil for the first time.
Yeah. Evil already denying that 50 HP, that's a very good move, but how is he going to attack at his Mega? There he goes. He goes there, but one rail will kill him. Cypher is not around to shoot that rail though, or is it? Oh, he does hit it.
That was close. And Evil's probably going to be able to get red. Cypher almost hitting that rail at the bottom. He's hitting 70% rail, and he has been hitting phenomenal angles.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
So how could he even expect Evil to just... Yeah.
It's all in the feeling, man.
It's all the Matrix. It's really at this moment. Oh my god, a direct rocket? Are you serious?
And he just leaves. He's like, I don't want the kill. I'm cool with that, man.
I'm just okay with keeping his stack really down. Why would I want another kill if that means I'm gonna lose more stack?
And Evil's left red. Cypher's gonna be able to pick it up. He's done it.
And Evil is now at the red, and he has no idea when it's gonna be up. And Evil's still at the red.
How's that? I'm curious as to why, though. Surely he kept his mind on the time. But, you know, I think Cypher's been destroying his mind at the moment in these last 35 minutes of game time.
I think he's been destroying all of Evil's parts.
To put it lightly. But Evil is getting mega here. He's certainly picking up items. And I'm going to swing over to his point of view. He's fully loaded right now. And these are the last words that he could be having in this series of the 125 FPS. He's going to get red again, but he's got it. Wow. He takes an item, rail. Takes an item, rail. Every single time. And every time Cypher takes an item, he's just giving no angles whatsoever. Evil's sitting super early.
Cypher doesn't need to go in. He absolutely does not. He just wants to delay Evil so that he can get the red. And he's already in the red, so we're probably going to see a fight. Oh, Cypher leaves. He knows he's not on time enough, and he doesn't need to be there. But
here it is.
Oh, he's trapped there. That was awful. He wanted to drop down, and he just got
He was
stuck
suspended in the air, well, on that little ledge you have on the sides that this map offers us. Evil does get red afterwards. He can get top yellow. So certainly his opportunity has not run too low.
3 minutes have gone, and he has not been able to even come close to killing Cypher.
Yeah. And
Cypher is just playing his out of control game.
This is nice from Evil though.
Yeah.
But is he going to be able to do anything after? He hits a rail. But Cypher gets mega.
Cypher gets mega, yeah, in the bottom yellow. So Cypher is going to be just sitting pretty again. And Cypher is playing this phenomenal out of control game. Oh, there comes Evil with a lot of... Oh my god, he even connects with the rail.
No, he missed that rail. He missed that rail. He did give it a good shot. He's going to find Cypher right here. Almost not expecting that. But he does not want to chase through teleporters. Last time he chased through teleporters on silence, it wasn't a happy ending for him.
And Evil knows he needs a kill during the next minute. He has 40 seconds to get a kill if he wants any chance of ever making this comeback possible.
Pretty much. There is. He's going to get mega. Top yellow does get taken by Cypher. He's just left. He's like, I've got the 8-0 lead. Come and get me. He is taunting him right now.
Cypher just double backed and stole the rat on his face. And now he's going to go there and he's like, oh my god, what have you done to this thing? What have you done with my mind?
I can imagine Evil's face just becoming more and more red in anger at what Cypher's doing to him. And Evil's just still on the chase. He's barely had a glimpse of Cypher for longer than a few fractions of a second.
Cypher was just running behind him for a good 10 seconds there. And he just stole another rat.
Oh dear, oh dear.
There comes
There's
Evil.
a jump up. It had to be an aggressive move, but he got knocked off, and there's going to be yellow taken. And Cypher's chasing now with the LG. He's going to die. That's 9-0 with 2.5 minutes to go. Here comes Cypher, barreling him down on him once again. Double digits for the Belarusian, and he is going to be locking this grand finals out. And Cooler disconnects. I think he has concluded himself what he thinks is going to be happening now. Evil has not had a hope in hell on Sinister of breaking Cypher's control or frag lead at all.
Already making fun of Agent's prediction. Alright.
I mean,
I think that would be the most logical prediction for anyone to have, which would be
it certainly wasn't a stupid prediction.
No, not by any means. And that was so... This was such an awesome series by Cypher.
Yeah, I mean, he has played exceptionally.
Really dominant.
I've got to say, to me, Cypher right now is the best in Europe.
I would go as far as putting Cypher in the shape he's in as the best in the world.
Right now, I couldn't say that only because we don't have any proof.
Yeah, because we haven't seen Rafa.
Yeah, precisely. Some nice rails there by Cypher. I mean, he's in danger of actually dying soon. He's found Evil, but he's just going to kill him with the rockets. Danger no longer there. And they're dangerous back on Evil's court. Oh, Evil does manage to hit a rail. Oh, he's going to hit another one. So he's not left without at least a frag here on the final map. With just shy of 60 seconds to go. It's looking like it's going to be game over for him very, very soon. It is coming with the machine gun. He's got rails, wants to get the pummel on him. And machine gun will do in the end. But, you know, it's smiles all over for Cypher already.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for him, man. He sounded really down about his chances of beating Evil before online. He just didn't really know what the hell his game style was all about. Now he's cracked it. It's true, guys. Well, I say it's true. It is now true, guys. Someone has found the key for Evil. It's not Cooler, though, who has it. It is Cypher.
We don't know about Cooler.
That's true. We'll find out about Cooler's key tomorrow. Maybe he's got a different one. Oh, 5 health left for Evil. And he's got no ammo left on that gun. And with 5 seconds to go, it looks like the final score is going to be 15-3 in favor of Cypher. And he's going to win the grand finals of the 125 FPS October League in absolute incredible style.
Just saying congratulations there.
Well, that was very respectful, very nice play and gentlemanly behavior, but Cypher an absolute beast here in the finals. And you know what? I feel like Ash gave him a better game than Evil did. To some extent. Of course, we got less maps with him, but you know, Ash was really giving Cypher a hard time. There was only a couple of close maps, really, between Cypher and Evil in this entire series. But it was a good series nonetheless, because we saw Cypher in what looks to be absolutely immense form. If he starts talking to you later and says, you know, I didn't really feel so good today, then I call bullshit. Okay?
He says, I mean, I'm asking for a meter. He says, no, sorry, there is nothing to talk about.
Really?
What I think is, since he has to play Evil...
Tomorrow.
We don't
possibly.
know if he has to play,
well, possibly tomorrow.
He's thinking that he might end up playing him. He's like, I don't want to party just yet.